5 or 6 years ago that I was introduced to fireworks, and I've been doing it ever since. It gets very noisy out here. It's part of the thrill though, and the percussion of the bigger shells. Tonight we're at Dampier. They celebrate Guy Fawkes every year with a festival. A lot of the work is done back at home, designing the show, packing the show. We've been here since yesterday, loading the mortars onto the barge, setting them into the place that we want them. The other bit of time we spent on actually positioning the barge in front of the crowd. It's 250 metres off the beach, away from the boats as well at the same distance, making sure that there's enough security zone around us. And then today was bringing all the products into place, putting them all into position. This is electronically fired because everything's in a close proximity. It is safer for us to fire the way we are. Basically, at the end of an electronic signal that we send down the line, there's a small match head, a miniature detonator. When that explodes, it sets off the black match, which burns at 7,000 feet per second, and that'll light your shell pretty much instantly. We've got a small factory in China. Ken designs his new cakes or aerial shells. Our partners over there in China, they make their version, and then we go to a firing location, we test it all out. The colours in the fireworks are different materials, metals burning. Better chemists will produce the better colours. We only bring over the best quality fireworks. The ground cakes, when they fire, they're instantly, so you know that they'll run for about 30 seconds. Aerial shells, you give them a couple of seconds because that's how long it will take to reach their height. Once they burst, then you can let the next one go. I've been doing it for a while now, so I've got a pretty good idea of what cake is next and how long that will fire for. When they're manufactured, they cover over the tubes. As you're firing, you can look at your product on the ground and you go, all right, I've got this many cakes left. Because it is dark and you can't really see, it also means that everyone sort of knows what is still live. So come to the end of the show and you still see a bit of silver foil around about, you go, oh, that cake hasn't fired either properly or at all, and safely remove the piece. We are now wearing race suits to prevent burns. We've got the newest fire helmets. Most of the fire brigade don't have them just yet. They've got lights inbuilt. We all wear gloves. And we also wear Kevlar body armour. Ken, being the fireworks operator, as well as myself, he's chief pyrotechnician. If we're a little bit concerned about what's going on, maybe it's too loud or something malfunctions, he's always making sure that not only is the crowd safe, but we are as well.
Do you want me to speed it up a bit?
Yeah, there's your time there.
These are 4-second delays, so that's enough time for the aerial shell to launch, break, the next one to launch, break, which is what we sit there designing, plug in your order, and away you go. On a still night, you give them time to form because they've all got specific designs in them. You're not trying to cover that shell with another one. We've got aerial shells with Australian wheats in them. When the wheat is covered in black powder, the moisture in the wheat burns so hot that it just crackles. And when you hear falling rain or a real crackling noise, that's just wheat coming back down to the ground, really. When you're designing a fireworks display, it's an art form. You are painting a picture. We're artists in our own right. I do get excited. It is a passion more than a job, so it's the biggest adrenaline rush that you'll ever find.